Now I can attach it to the drum. That's it. The drum should be working now. Okay, the drum works.
When I hear drum bang, after I send falcon, whoosh, very quick.
I have to leave you now. In fact, see you later. Excuse me? Huh? Yeah, I think.
Excellent. Now it's about time for my weed dram. You know where to find me, dear?
In fact,
Not speak!
well, goodbye. Hello. What happened here?
These strangers killed Good Morning. He was our friend, so we butchered them like ground quarry this morning. They were carrying this, Anne Smith.
Where's my leopard?
Waiting for you, Anne Smith. Everything is ready. It is time for you to continue your journey. Go now, Anne Smith. Once, not so long ago, a young man, proud and strong, became the king of all this country. His father was king before him, as his father's father was, and his grandfather's father before him, going far back beyond the memory of all, and even the memory of song. So old and great was the family of kings, nobody could remember other families. So wise and just was the family of kings, nobody ever desired them. The young king's name was Roden. As a child, he was sent to the white man's school in a country over the sea to the north. He was to learn the ways and things of the lands where the white men came from. His father thought this would make him a wiser king. The white rulers thought this would make him more well-behaved. Everybody thought Roden will become a very good king. For many years, Roden was the best king that Morania ever knew. But then things started to change little by little. Many people today say that he is not a good king. He has become moody and inward-looking, as unpredictable as an old leopard with a toothache. It is said his wife ran away some 12 years ago and took their only daughter with her. Roden sent people all over Morania searching, but they were never found. Soldiers even came here to look. They told us, the young girl we are looking for has a scar on her shoulder like the scratch of a leopard. Then a soldier kneeled down and drew in the sand the same mark that you carry over your heart. The soldiers left, and the wind swept the tracing in the sand away. But I will carry the image in my memory forever. So, Anne Smith, this is why today I say, you are the daughter of the King Roden.
Okay, on we go.
How much longer we gonna carry on digging in an empty mine?
Hello, sir. I'm Anne Smith. I had an accident crossing the river.
John Harambe. Pleasure to meet you, miss. I am the director of this place. Welcome to Zamarat.
Mr. Harambe, you haven't heard anything about a leopard on the loose about the complex, have you?
A leopard? No, really, I think I would have noticed.
It's a black leopard, Mr. Harambe. He's kind of half tame.
The kings of Morania used to keep black leopards. The legend tells that the leopard bore the sins of the king. But I've never seen such an animal here in this place.
This mine must be a heavy responsibility.
True enough. I have to keep everything running smoothly. It's not easy, even if emeralds are becoming rarer, and the king no longer visits.
Zamarat?
Zamarat, yes. The town on which the riches and the pride of Morania were built.
What kind of riches do you produce here?
Over the years, the Zamarat mine has produced some of the biggest precious stones in the world.
Mr. Harambe, you run this complex?
I oversee the miners, and here there are only miners. So you could consider me the highest authority in this place, Miss Smith.
You say that the king used to visit you here?
Every year, Rodin's Black Vault would stop on the riverbank. We'd fill the boat with the emeralds we'd extracted from the mine. The king would linger a few days in Zamarat before going on.
So, today the king no longer stops at Zamarat?
Over the years, Rodin no doubt wearied of visiting us. And now there's the war.
Mr. Harambe, you must have a huge stock of emeralds waiting for the king's next visit.
Oh, would it were true. It's been over 10 years since we last found an emerald in this barren mine.
It must be awful to be a miner stuck down the bottom of such a hole.
It is. That's why we oblige the miners to return to the surface every 3 months.
The miners don't want to come back to the surface of their own accord?
No. They tend to be drawn ever closer to the bottom. A kind of drunkenness of the depths. And if we didn't force them back up, they'd stay down there forever. Until they become blind and crazy. I'm very concerned for my chief engineer. I must continue my responsibility.
They say on the radio that the rebels are moving south faster and faster.
I can't fool myself about the fate awaiting Zamarat. The complex has always been loyal to the king. The rebels will make us pay heavily for that loyalty.
So, this hole is some kind of open-cast mine, Mr. Harambe?
Yes. This gaping hole has been tirelessly extended over more than a century.
The mine looks very deep.
975 yards deep, to be precise. And we will go no deeper. Ever.
Why don't you want to dig any deeper, Mr. Harambe?
There's too much risk of collapse and flooding. It's a risk beyond reason.
Goodbye.